Hello everyone, my name is Basti and I'm an independent trader with years of experience in the crypto markets. If you're looking for the latest information for daily chart analysis, and if you're looking for trading predictions as well as trading news, then you've come to the right place. Let's go. Hi everybody and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, then welcome for the first time. Nice to have you all watching today. And I would say let's go ahead and get started right away. There's a lot to talk about. In fact, you might have seen a hint already in the thumbnail, so let's go ahead and dive right into it. So on the 4-hour chart, yesterday I mentioned this on the live stream that we've had, we were not able to get above or go above the 45,500 US dollars, and now the important area for the 4-hour chart is 39,700 US dollars. I also mentioned so long as we are not able to go past this resistance area, then it could be very bitter for us. And in fact, that is what happened. We did not push beyond this line, and now we had a correction of 5.38%. There's also a lot of people who are saying, oh, we now have this big head and shoulders pattern. I personally don't really believe much into it. I'd be interested to see in the comments what you guys think, but I don't really think that the performance right now for Bitcoin, it's not one that is following these kinds of patterns. But I will let you guys think about that on your own. Now, an important level for Bitcoin at the moment can be found at the price of 36,997 US dollars, or in other words, 37,000. We cannot go any lower than this. If the price does, then the next support can be found at $34,368, which is this low that we built here. Now, looking at the Fibonacci levels, we see that our golden pocket offered some level of support for the price of Bitcoin, but it wasn't very long. Right now, of course, we are inching towards the 37,000 price line at which would be our 0.786 Fibonacci level. If that doesn't hold, and as I said, the next stop could be the 34,368 US dollars. Still on our 4-hour time frame, we see that our EMA ribbons are way above us right now, which is not a good sign. The 20, the 50, the 100, the 200 EMA lines are all above us. Also, if we turn on these other EMA ribbons, we see even better here that once again we've switched from green to red, which again is not a good sign at the moment. That means it's important now for Bitcoin to go back into this zone, find it as support before we continue to move upward. The next big resistance is at 41,890 US dollars, which is this area here that I've already shown you guys since the 13th of February. So there was a graphic I wanted to share with you guys. It's a graphic I found that I think is very interesting to look at. And, kudos to Aurelian Ohayon, if that's how you pronounce that. Ohayon, I guess. Anyway, it's a very, very interesting chart. As you can see, it's a comparison chart for what happened starting in May 19th of 2019 to June 26th of 2019 and what is happening right now. So it's very crazy because, as you can see here, the similarities are uncanny with the different sections that are listed here, with the different dips and the movements to the upside. You can see this week down at 3 and 4 are exactly the same, or pretty much almost the same wicks and the same movements that we have here. And the previous chart for this is the daily chart, by the way. Also for number 4, you can see the dip that we have here. Then also again by number 5, and then also again at number 6. And of course, we are not there yet. But if we continue to follow this pattern, then, of course, there's another correction that could bring the price down to about 33,000 US dollars before the move towards the upside could continue and resume again. So it's very, very, very interesting. I also think it would be interesting to hear from you guys what you think in the comments. Also, this other graph from Glassnode, we see that right now we find ourselves in this pivot point that they have circled here in red. That is also similar to this previous circle here. And what is showing is that the RSI is completely super undersold at the moment. So it means, at least based on this indicator, that soon we can see at least a short-term move to the upside. And now here comes the big but, and that is we still have not, we find ourselves, of course, we see this in previous market. We tested both support areas here below. We've already done here in the last couple of weeks, we've done that once, but we still have not retested the lower side at around 33,000 US dollars. So it is very possible, and it is something to watch out for, that it is possible that the price of Bitcoin will continue to drop to that important range between 35,000 to 33,000 US dollars before it can resume the move towards the upside again. Now, I know this is a more technical analysis for today. I'm interested to hear if you guys think it's good, if we should do more of this in the future. Also, if you haven't already, you can find the link in the description. There's a Telegram group that you can join. It's completely free. You can see here I'm always posting pertinent and relevant information for what happens throughout the day, what happens throughout the weekend. You can join that. It's completely free. Okay, so now let's go back and continue to look at what is happening to Bitcoin. And I know a lot of you guys have been asking, hey, Basti, what would be the worst case scenario that you could foresee or that you could prepare for? And so what I wanted to do is I wanted us to go and, if there was a situation, there's, escalation, for example, with the war, or, something else were to happen that really pushes the prices very low. Then for that, I would say let's go and have a look at the BLX chart. And this chart, we can see here, we can make it, we can bring it to a weekly time frame so you can see clearly. That's from the moment that Bitcoin started, had the first pump, the first bull run, then the first bear market, the second and third bull runs with their respective bear markets. And so what you can see with this indicator, with this curve, logarithmical curve, is how it always sticks to the support lines and the resistance lines, and it follows that very very closely, except for when we had this crash for our Corona dump that you can see we had here in 2019. And so if we were to of course, you see that the dump took the price very low, but then it immediately recuperated and brought us back into the logarithmical curve, excuse me. So if we were to use this as a way to try and predict what could happen, and we were to draw that market movement that we already had, and we were to bring this over here and overlay it on top of where we are standing at the moment. And again, this is the worst case scenario. That means that we could see it drop all the way down to 20,000 US dollars. That would be the worst case scenario, something I myself don't see happening, but that is what could happen if indeed we move in that direction. And so, of course, here we see that if we follow that pattern, then we go back into the curve. We retest it a few times. If we follow this pattern here, we go up, retest, go up, retest before we continue to move to 34,000, 35,000 US dollars. And yeah, I'd be very interested to see what you guys think. If you think this is interesting, you can take a screenshot, share it with people on your social media channels, or you can, of course, share this video. That way you can also help our channel. And now let's go and have a look at what is happening with Ethereum as well. And so let's go here and have a look. Yeah, so as you can see on the 4-hour chart, we bounce, or we were not able to remain inside these two support lines that we have here. And right now we push the price all the way down to this area. As you can see here, I mentioned this to the gold members, and whoever opened a short position here, then congratulations. We found some support and we bounced a little here. Now, this is something I mentioned, the first support line, if this doesn't hold, would be at around $2,393 US. Worst case scenario, this is of course this is of course our control point from this big dive that we had here. And if this doesn't hold, and the next line of support, the worst case scenario would be $2,227 US. So that is also important for the price of Ethereum to keep an eye on. Now, again, today we didn't go into the usual direction, so let me know if you guys like today's video. Of course, there's not a lot of things happening in the market right now. That's why I wanted to take a different approach, look at different things today. So again, for the price of Bitcoin, $39,700 US is the important level to watch out for today. Of course, also be careful with the EMA ribbons that are up there offering resistance. And that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Again, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Have a great day. My name is Basti. Bye-bye.